Hello, everybody. SoCalsabre Bill Thornton here. I hope this finds you all having a nice day today. This video, I'm going to be talking about my DVG War board games. The stipulation is I will be talking about the ones that I own and that I have played, and I will list them in the order, or whatever the order may be today. Anyway, I will not be talking about the games that I own that I have not played. Okay, here are the ones that here they are, those type. I have not played Sherman Leader yet. I have not played Warfighter World War II Tactical, and I have not played Tiger Leader 2nd Edition. Man, I've had all three of those for quite a long time right now, but man, I just have so many games trying to get it onto the table and everything. But I'll get there sooner or later. But I have played 7 or 8 other ones that I own, and this listing that I'm going to be talking about is, the bottom. It could change at any time, and I'll tell you the reasons why I have them. The first, let's take a look here at my number 7, I believe it is. Corsair Leader. Why is it? I waited for this for a long time. Why is this ranked number 7? Well, they put a mechanism in there for dogfighting that I really could not get a handle on. I tried. There's videos out there. A lot of different people were having a problem understanding the dogfighting system and everything. And I tried and I played it, and it's okay, but it's frustrated me. So I put it away, and maybe one of these days I'll go back to it again and see that if I can figure it out a little bit better. But for right now, I have to list that as number 7 because of that reason. Okay, moving up, number 6. Warfighter Pacific Theater Operations. This is the most recent one that I played. It took me a while to get through this, but there were some helpful videos out there. And this could be played solo or multiplayer. I played it solo. I don't know if I would want to play it multiplayer or not. There's missions, and look at all of the expansions that are with it that I picked up. Well, I wonder if I'll ever get to those someday. But anyway, it's number 6, but I think it's number 6 because it's the most recent one that I played. I think I played it or learned it this year. And so that's Warfighter Pacific Theater Operations. Moving up the list to number 5 is Gato Leader, or Gato, the Battle for the Pacific. This is a submarine game. This provides a nice change of pace for you. It's got some nice mechanics in there, and I forget what they call it, the leg maneuver or whatever it is when you're going in for a kill on the freighters, and that is a pretty cool mechanism. The lag movement, I believe it was. Okay, settings: World War II in the Pacific, solo. Complexity is low to moderate, and they say that it takes about 90 minutes for a mission. I have played this quite a bit when I got it. Haven't had it on the table for a while now, but yes, I like it. In fact, I like all of these games, and they could very well just change. The bottom 4 and the top 3 could change all the time, depending on how I'm feeling for the day when I'm doing a video. But that's Gato Leader, the submarine to the Battle for the Pacific. Moving up the list is Phantom Leader Deluxe. This was my first entry into the Leader series. This covers 3 aerial campaigns during the Vietnam War and the Cuban Missile Crisis. This was a pretty neat game. You got to pick your missions, and then you got to pick your aircraft, and then you got to pick your weapons and your loadouts and everything, and fly the missions and avoid the SAMs and so forth. A lot of fun. And I think that this one I would recommend to anybody to be their start into the Leader series, as far as aircraft goes, because it's not that complex, but it is fun. So that's why I have it up at number 4, I believe. Yeah, a lot. That's okay. Going into these top 3 now. These top three could change any day. All right, I like all three of these a lot, and I had to make this list, and so I said, oh my goodness, so I made the list for the debt. When I made the list, this is what I was thinking. Okay, and here is number 3, Fleet Commander Nimitz. This is a pretty big game. I like this. This covers the entire World War II Pacific historical campaign, and there's more stuff that came with the upgrade on the Kickstarter and the new board. I haven't been able to play that yet. The complexity is moderate. They list it as 3 hours for a campaign, but it's taken me a lot longer than that. It's pretty counter heavy. I understand with some of the new cards and systems that they have with it now, that there's not so many counters, but I'm going to be interested because I really liked it when I played it, and it's a strategic, and it deals with everything: aircraft, ships, infantry, naval vessels, air, and everything. A lot of different battles and for the different islands and everything. So a lot going on, a lot to do. I don't know if I'll ever get through everything on it. That's number 3, Fleet Commander Nimitz. Number 2, right now, Thunderbolt Apache Leader. This is a really fun game. As it says on the box, a close air support solitaire strategy game. The settings, the campaigns include Libya, North Africa, World War II, Iraq, North Korea, to name a few. It's a solo game. Complexity is low to moderate. It says 30 minutes per mission. And this one here, you get to pick your weapons, your aircraft, your pilots, their levels, and the pilots can level up and get better and so forth as you go. And it's fun. A lot of good games. This is another one of their good games. And then last but not least, the number 1 for me currently is B-17 Flying Fortress Leader. This is a World War II strategic bombing game. It's the settings: you're flying B-17s out of England into Germany or into Europe. It includes 11 historical missions. Then there was more that came with the Kickstarter, but I haven't got to play it again yet with this one with the Kickstarter yet either. Solo, complexity is moderate. They say 30 minutes per mission, but the campaign is really neat in it. I like playing this. I just got to start making some more time for my older games, and I'm trying to get the new ones up, or the shelf of shame out of the way. So that's my DVG list. I recommend if you're interested in solo gaming, these are good games. You can check them out on their website, more information for price and so forth. There's a lot of good videos out on YouTube on how to play. And so, without further ado, I'll wrap this up. This is SoCalsabre saying I hope you like this video. Go down there and hit that like button, subscribe, push it out to your social media channels. And till you see me again or hear from me, take care of yourselves and be kind to each other and stay safe.